And welcome back. Here on May the 3rd and May 17th, Bronx Community Health Network will launch their All of Us, The Future of Health Begins with You forums. Joining us with all the details, we have Community Engagement-Policy Analyst, Paulette Spencer. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. And thank you for
How
having
are
me.
you? You've been here before.
Yes, I have.
Yeah. What did you speak about the last time?
We were holding a fundraiser last October.
Yeah.
And I came on to tell everyone about it.
Yes. And now we're talking about what today?
We're talking about the All of Us research program, which we at BCHN are spearheading. It is a national effort to address health disparities. And our part is to encourage the participation of communities that are normally underrepresented in clinical research to become part of this program. The ultimate aim is for clinicians to be able to speed up their research and create medicines that are tailored for individual groups.
So you had this type of research going on?
Yes.
You create medicines that are tailored for research groups?
Well, the aim is to look at communities that are normally not represented in clinical research.
Yeah.
And we know that medications are created with a certain sort of generic model in mind. Normally it's a European middle-aged male.
Right.
And so this initiative, which was spearheaded under the Obama administration, aims to ultimately have medicines that are created for those communities in mind.
So are you looking for volunteers to link up or
Well,
link up these medications to?
The All of Us research program includes a database, which is a national database, and the aim is to get at least 1 million American residents registered in part of this database. So the aim is to have them volunteer their medical information, some data about how they live, about their lifestyle in general.
Demographics, psychographics?
Yes.
Yes.
And some of their biospecimens, if they want. And the aim is to have it, to have the information removed and de-identified.
So biospecimens, blood, urine?
Blood, urine.
Yeah.
Yes. And so this data will be stored, and their ID, their names, their addresses will be removed, so it's completely confidential.
Okay.
The aim is to have future clinicians be able to have access to that information to do the research, to create medicines. Yes.
And then you have a launch event. Tell us about that.
Yes, we have 2 of them.
Oh,
So
that's right.
The first one is on Friday.
May 3rd and May 17th.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are holding this event twice. May 3rd from 5 to 7:30 p.m. at the Bronx Library Center. This will be a free event. And what we're doing is we're bringing together the medical community and community residents to have a really frank discussion about the history of clinical research involving communities of color.
Yeah.
And so we start off with our keynote speaker on the 3rd, which will be the head of our clinical and translational science research program at the Einstein College of Medicine, Dr. Harry Shamoon.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We follow up with clinicians who are working in areas that treat diseases that are really prevalent here in the Bronx. And we talk about the importance of communities of color participating in research projects that address those diseases.
Yeah.
And then we will talk about medical ethics. So we're going to be including representation from the Bronx Community Research Review Board, which is a grassroots organization that reviews clinical research before it started here in the Bronx. And we're going to look at the importance of informed consent and the importance of data security and confidentiality.
So, and when you talk about medical ethics,
Yes.
what comes to mind?
Well, we know, many of us know in the medical community about the Tuskegee experiments that happened back earlier in the century, as well as what happened in Puerto Rico when it came to developing
The testing of syphilis and all that stuff. with the
yes,
Tuskegee-
and contraception, the pill.
contraception.
And so we know that that's on the minds of many people when they hear the term clinical research.
Yeah.
And our aim is to talk about how the standards of research have changed over time to hopefully prevent that from happening
But how
again.
do you make people feel comfortable in talking about this type of research?
Yes, indeed. And so that's why we have these professionals who work in the field of research, and they can talk about the experience, they can talk about some of their results and how that will help the community.
And people want to understand what about this type of health reform or testing, if you will?
Well, what they hope to do is to create medications that are tailored for the individual. So knowing that, for instance, my parents are of Afro-Jamaican background, this may be something that knowing where I come from, knowing my living conditions, my age, what my general health has been like over the last 10 years or so, can help them create medications that are tailored for me, that may work differently on other groups, but would be most effective for me.
So they would have to know your diet and everything.
Exactly.
And you know that you maybe eat, like I do, ackee and saltfish in the morning.
Yes, indeed. Tradition.
But they have to know all those things because they need to know the drug interactions and everything with food and vitamins and minerals and things of that nature. Yeah. All right, so all of that stuff gets put on paper so they can understand the person a little bit better.
Yes.
Because everybody's different.
Yes, indeed. And what we're doing is we're working with Montefiore Information Technology Center, and they are collecting the data for us. They are de-identifying the data before they send that to the national database where it will be stored.
So anybody that wants to get involved in this, they do what?
Well, they would come to us. I mean, we're one of 5 organizations here in New York City that are part of this program. The others include Harlem Hospital, Columbia Presbyterian, Columbia University, and Cornell University. So if there are people who are patients in any of those institutions, they can go to those institutions and actually follow the same protocol. For us at BCHN, we're focused primarily on patients who are already with Montefiore and BCHN, so this way we can tap into their pre-existing health records.
They can also get that same information on May 3rd and the 17th.
Yes.
Okay, great. Where can we go for more information? Is there a website?
Yes, indeed. You can look at our Eventbrite page, which is bchnhealth.eventbrite.com.
All right. Thank you so much. Give her a big hand, everybody. Paulette Spencer, Community Engagement-Policy Analyst, Bronx Community Health Network. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back after this.